Okay, friends, happy Friday. Mic check as usual. Happy Friday. My name is B, just in case if you're new to being here, welcome. Hopefully, you enjoy seeing my lovely face, hearing my lovely voice. If you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. Yeah, so it is Friday, July 4th, actually. So happy 4th of July for those who celebrate. I've always had kind of mixed opinions, mixed reviews on how I feel about it. So whatever. But again, to anyone who celebrates, if you're having a good time, throwing something on a grill, having some fireworks, anything like that, have a great time, have a ball, have a blast. Okay. And happy, like I said, happy 4th of July to everyone else. I wanted to do a July overview. Like I said, it is 4th of July. It is July. It is 2025. We are in month 7 out of 12. So, yeah, let's kind of just do a group collective energy of what we can expect this month. June was relatively interesting for me. But I mean, not as bad. Like, I still feel like March and April was probably the worst out of the year so far. June had nothing on that. So yeah, a lot of money was made. So I'm super excited to see what July can have coming forward for us. I was actually just about to say that I do have a cough. I don't know where this cough came from. I don't necessarily feel sick. I just feel like I have a cough and there's a little bit of phlegm in my cough. It's kind of moving between like my respiratory and my nose, but nothing too drastic, nothing too crazy. I have my coffee. I have my Ricolas. I have a sucker just in case if I want something sweet. I done tapped on a little greenery and I'm ready to get started. I have my purse behind me just in case if I got to reach for my lip gloss or my chapstick. Okay. Again, like, share, subscribe. Uh, Join our channel. Trying to grow our family over here. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my Patreon. So yeah, more news coming on that in 5. Anyway, yeah, let's kind of go ahead and just jump in. I'm feeling good, feeling nice. I'm trying to see if I need to pop a Ricola before I really get started. But let's kind of start. I know I want to start with some oracle cards. So that's for sure. So we're going to jump in with an oracle card and then we'll just kind of fill our way around. Thank you, God. Thank you to my heavenly divine team who guides me, who covers me, who keeps me protected. Allow these messages to be cleared. Allow these messages in this video to find those who need them in the time and the need that they need them the most. This is a timeless video, so just because it is 2025, 4th of July, doesn't mean anything. You can find this at any given time, at any given year, at any given point in your life, and there still could be some messages that resonate for you. Okay. Let me grab my my menthol candy, bitch. I actually used to really hate Ricolas, but like I got the flu earlier this year in January, and like Ricolas have become my best friend. They work better than Halls in my opinion, and they also have like this little menthol center one that I like. I couldn't find it though, but that motherfucker, psh, hey, don't say I ain't never put you on. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, give me an oracle card for July 2025. But what does the collective, me and my collective, need to know at this time? What can we expect this month? What do we need to know for the month? What is our guidance for the month? Okay. January 2025. Balance the Act is here as first card out. We have a couple of retrogrades happening this month too, right? If I remember correctly, astrology wise. So this makes me feel like be very mindful and careful of looking behind you. Okay? Be very mindful and very careful of your past. Okay? 11 at the top of the card intuitively makes me feel like making sure that you're staying in alignment with everything that you want. Which means what? Because again, I know we have like what? Mercury retrograde in Leo on the 17th. Did Saturn go retrograde this month too? I can't remember. But with the retrogrades that's happening, there's an overall energy already that I'm picking up of stay in alignment with what it is you want moving forward. This is not the time to be looking back. This is not the time to get out of alignment because you're going back to past things, past behaviors, past mindsets, past patterns, past people, past jobs, past whatever the fuck, fill in the blank here. Okay? This is not the time to do that. This is the time to keep your eyes on the prize and to make sure you're looking forward. As you can see, she's looking behind her. There's some love. There's some tiny hearts coming off of this, which makes me feel like whatever could be coming back into your life in July makes me feel like it could be something with some emotional attachment. Again, doesn't always have to be romantic. This could be past friends that you were cool with, past people that you had dealings with, past jobs, past patterns, past things that you love. Okay? Addictions, habits, cycles, ways of thinking that you are attached to, that you have an attachment to. For some of you in July, this will be a good time to really let go of the past. As you can see, she's still holding on to something. Not only is she looking back at it, but she's holding on to it. She's quite literally holding on to whatever string this is when her body is facing the opposite way. Her body is facing forward, but her head and her hands are still holding on to something behind her. So not only does this make me feel like stay in alignment to make sure that you're not going back to anything from the past, any past behaviors, past people, past jobs, past ways of thinking, past habits, past patterns that's never helped you, that hasn't been conducive to you before. But this also makes me feel like making sure that if you're still holding on to shit from the past, July is a great month to let it go. If you feel like you've gotten out of alignment, intuitively for some of you where that applies, I feel like you're about to get back in alignment in July. So this is a good time to really do that. As you get back in alignment, though, you're going to want to hold on to past things. Let this shit go. Seriously. Past lovers, past people, past shit. I just got a reading from my woo-woo lady. She's kind of got me right, too. And she was like, you notice that people kind of not doing what you need, or things aren't really to your expectation, things aren't really to your liking, leave. Stop allowing shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? You kind of be holding on to shit longer than you need to. Leave the first time. It shouldn't take a first, second, or third time for a motherfucker to show you who they is. Leave. Once the job show you who they is, leave. Once you realize you're not being appreciated, leave. Once it's not reaching your expectation, leave. If it's not aligning to your standard, leave. Well, people, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You noticing you doing too much talking, too much expressing and shit. Motherfuckers not really hearing you. There's no real changes. Leave. Stop kind of waiting it out. So for some of you, it's kind of that same thing too, where it's like, whether things are coming back from the past or whether you're still holding on to things from the past that aren't conducive, that's holding you back, this is a good time to really ask yourself, is it helping you or is it hurting you, and leave. Balancing act, for a lot of you, this balancing act in July will be about restoring your own balance. If you've been feeling off your rocker, if you've been feeling off your equilibrium, if you've been feeling unfocused, if you've been feeling unorganized, if you've been feeling off balance, July is a good time to really kind of reassess. Yeah, with all of these Mercury retrogrades coming in, it's going to be time for you to really reassess what are you still holding on to that's making you unbalanced. If you feel off center, if you feel off balance, if you feel unfocused, what's really something that you're holding on to, something that you're allowing that's holding you back. Bottom of the deck card, here we have flying. Another balance card. You see the 20 matching there's a 20 at the top of this, reducing down to a 2. So this is kind of also re-emphasizing that balance, right? This is a time to also, again, let go of and fly high above anything that's confusing you. You see there's a maze down here at the bottom. So not only is it keeping you off center, off balance, it could be confusing you. It could be giving mixed signals. It could be kind of sending you for a loop. Whatever this is, whoever this is, however it is, this is a good time to really stop holding on to it. Let it go. The flying card is a card also to kind of indicate that you have the ability to see a higher perspective. You have the ability to kind of see things from a higher lens, a higher point of view, a different point of view. Don't confuse yourself. Don't allow nobody to confuse you in July. Don't confuse yourself because you want to hold on to shit. Don't allow people to confuse you because they want you to still hold on to them. Right? You see things from a different perspective. I feel like already it's kind of giving July is going to be a really good month for alignment. Getting back in alignment or making sure that you stay in alignment. Like I said, I'm getting a big energy of retrograde energies coming in right now. So again, it's giving a lot of themes, a lot of people, a lot of past stuff that you kind of didn't maybe fully shut the door on. It's coming back. This is a time for you to really you know what I'm saying? This is a time to really shut the door on it. For some of you, again, it's coming back because even though you might, even if you listening to this and you like, girl, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know how we get sometimes, girl, whatever. I closed the door on that. Whatever. I'm really done. But it's like it's given. This card is given. Were you really? Because you see, she's still holding on. You facing this way, but you still kind of looking, you know. So for some of you, this is also going to be an opportunity for you to close the door on things that you never really let go of. Despite how much you tell yourself, I let it go, I'm good, I'm done, I've moved on, you still kind of been looking a little over your shoulder. July is going to be a good time to really wrap all of that up. Jupiter in Cancer is coming to mind to me. We are in Cancer season right now, but Cancer season is, I would imagine, ruled by this Jupiter in Cancer that we have. A lot of enlightenments, a lot of enlightenment should be having, a lot of wisdom should be coming in, a lot of intuitiveness with it, with all of this Cancer energy. You could be getting intuitive downloads. You could be getting intuitive hunches about stuff too. Make sure you pay attention to that. Venus is here. Venus is the first card that came out. Give me another one. Fifth house. So dating and love could definitely be a thing. And dating and in love could definitely be a thing. We have Venus here. We have fifth house here. Okay. Fifth house is ruled by just passion, dating, flirting, courting. Venus is also co-ruled with love, but it's also about money. It's also about finances. I do have my money and finances and career deck here, so we already gonna get into that. But when it comes to love in July, I do feel like love could definitely be must be love. Okay, look, don't make me get into my Rihanna bag, bitch. Okay, look. But it's definitely giving like, yeah, I just heard round and round we go with this little, I never knew the name of this motherfucking little contraption shit at the fair. I like to be on it. As an adrenaline queen, I love to go to the fair. I love these little roller coasters and shit, and I love this one. I was on that hoe. I was very tipsy and I was very under the influence, and bitch, and I could have thought I was in some out of a goddamn love romantic movie and shit, like. But even looking at it, it's kind of giving, like I heard, round and round we go. And there's a word on this. What is the word? What is this? Wood. Wild wood. Tyler ain't never noticed that this little merry-go-round thing had words in it. Anyway. I'm definitely seeing some passion. I'm definitely seeing some courting. So in July, some of you could definitely be meeting some new people. Okay, so let's not forget that. I know the summertime is definitely significant for the fair. The fall time is usually significant for the fair. I stay in Georgia. I don't know if the fair has been there gone yet, but maybe wherever you stay at, where in your neck of the woods, maybe the fair is coming. I'm seeing new romance for some of you, but I'm picking up on old romance too. When it comes to this old romance, for some of you, like I said, I heard round and round we go. So this is somebody who, again, might kind of send you in the same cycle. Who might kind of just, they don't really change. They just come back and then they have new ways of implementing the same old bullshit. Be very careful about that. You might still have a level of passion for this person, though, and might have a level of love for this person, okay? Bottom of the hand, we do have Aries. Up under that, we do have Mars. So this is somebody who might definitely be giving a lot of energy. They might be in Aries themselves. You might be in Aries. Or this is just someone who might move off impulse. Both of those is also giving me a very sexual energy, so be very careful with that. But again, this makes me feel like I said, if you want to be in alignment and stay in alignment in July, this is a good time to make sure you're staying in alignment in July. So again, if you want love with this Venus card, this is not the time to be trying to fall for Mars with this sex card. Mars is very much attributed to sex. Venus is wanting love. The moon sign Cancer energy, like we said, we're in Cancer season, ruled by emotions, deep penetrating emotions, sentimental shit, you know what I'm saying, really connecting heart to heart shit. If that's what you want, you need to make sure you're in alignment with that. I do feel like for some of you, if you stay in alignment, I'm seeing that you might definitely meet someone new. I'm seeing adornment, I'm seeing pleasure, I'm seeing admiration, I'm seeing attraction, indulgence, taste. Yeah, somebody with a little bit of money, somebody who might have a little bit of luxury. So for those of you who want that, stay in alignment with that. I do see you maybe getting that toward the end of July. But for others of you, if you go back to something old, like if you don't let this go, I feel like you're going to be back in the same cycle. For some of you, if you entertain this, whatever this is, you'll be back in the same cycle again. It doesn't always have to be love. Venus is also about money, passion, entertainment, performance is here. So again, maybe this is an old job, maybe this is an old way of doing things. I'm kind of being reminded of a couple of people I met as of lately. I saw this thing on Twitter where there was like a sex work and stuff is kind of coming to an end, being overly sexual. That era is kind of coming to an end, and I'm kind of noticing that with a lot of the sex worker people that I kind of follow or content that comes down my TL, where I'm meeting a lot of people who are kind of shifting. Right, you don't want to be in the fast life no more, and it's like I think I saw one girl who I just love watching her do her makeup, but she was like, I'm gonna post doing my makeup every day to keep from going to the club because I'm trying to break myself from making fast money. And I really want to build something that's stable for myself. So instead of going to the club, instead of, you know what I'm saying, going to dance to make it the money, I'm going to just post on here. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it could be that, just making sure again that if that's what you want, you really let that go, right? There, you can definitely make money out of what you're passionate about. Okay, you can definitely make money doing what it is that you love to do. You don't have to do the things and result to the things that you don't want to do. You don't have to still hold on to the old way of doing things, the old life, the old thing. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that usually has been working for you, you can do something else. So if you want to get in alignment with something else, just stay in alignment with it, is what I'm also seeing for those of you where this is like business career oriented in July. You might want to go back to your old ways of doing stuff. You might want to go back to your old, you know what I'm saying, ways of making money, or, you know what I'm saying, business. You know, even for myself, I always tell myself I'm in the middle of a rebrand right now. I want to really start prioritizing music because that's really what I want to do. But my spiritual business has been making me money. So it's like, do I do what makes me money and gets my bills paid, or do I do what I'm passionate about? You know what I'm saying? So even for myself, this could be a message of, you know, don't hold on to that old way of thinking. If you want to get in alignment with something new, then get in alignment with something new. But that means you would have to really let go of the whole old. I can't sit here and act like, oh, I'm going to prioritize music. I'm going to prioritize music. And then I don't ever get no music and no writing done because I'm always pouring into my spiritual business. Though I love my spiritual business, I don't want to abandon it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want it to be in the front runner no more. I just feel like it needs to be a back burner thing because there's something else that I really want to do that I'm a little more passionate about, that really does like thrill me and excite me. You know what I'm saying? So apply it for how it resonates, of course, you know. As I always say, do I want to get a clarifying card? Give me a clarifying card. Give me something on this love for July. Yeah. For some of you where it is love and romance, make sure you're seeing things clearly. Making sure you have the talk that you need to have. Third house is about perception. You'll never really understand somebody else's perception. You'll never really see it from their... You know what I'm saying? You'll never really know until you really get into their shoes. But you'll have to really have that conversation. Be mindful of people who also don't want to talk about what needs to be talked about, I feel like. Because that'll also take you out of alignment. Okay? Making sure that you say what needs to be said. Ask all the questions that needs to be asked. Leave no stone unturned. Making sure that you're doing some research when it does come to dating. Okay, I feel like dating is going to be a big theme. I wonder if that's because, again, all of the energy, Cancer energy, and the retrogrades and stuff like that. But it's like for some of you, you'll have an opportunity, or you're about to get an opportunity to see things differently, or to do things differently. For some of you, I'm seeing you eat real good in July too. Like the fruits, I'm seeing fruits, I'm seeing flowers. So I'm saying for a lot of you, just in general in July, it'll be very... Do we have a Taurus placement or something? Venus placement or something? I don't know. Was something going on with Venus in July? I don't know. I'm just seeing like definitely eating good. Maybe it's just because it's in Cancer and I mean July. But I'm seeing watermelon. I'm seeing fresh fruit. I'm seeing outside time. I'm seeing you guys have a lot of fun. So there's a lot of fun to be had in July. A lot of romance to be had too. So I feel like, again, for some of you, you're meeting someone new. For a lot of y'all, it's kind of where this does resonate with romance. I'm picking up too, like, you have to let go of something old to get to that newness. For those of you where you've already let it go, and you still kind of maybe looking over your shoulder like, I don't know. July just feel the energy for July just feel like summer romance. I don't know. Maybe because again the retrogrades. So maybe you're going back to things that just maybe took you back to a certain time. For some of you, I'm seeing new energy though. I'm picking it up real heavy. For those of you where this is new, this person might be a sneakerhead, but I feel like, or a photographer, but I feel like for those of you where this is new, you're gonna meet someone new. Make sure you talk to them, of course, set expectations, know what they want, really ask them what their intentions is. As a reader, love y'all, but I don't like when y'all come ask me what is this person's intentions with me. And you need to ask them that. And then come to me to clarify, are they being honest and this is what their intentions is. Some of you might have an issue with really saying what needs to be said. Don't come to us and then ask us as the reader, like, oh, how does this person feel about me? Ask them. I'll be quick. So I am seeing like a summer love affair kind of situation going on. I do feel like this could definitely be something that kind of changes your outlook for some of you. I feel like this is kind of going to open some doors for you. I feel like this is kind of going to be real fun. Like, I feel like y'all are going to enjoy communicating. But where that applies, yeah, see, look, 7th house down at the bottom of the deck, right? Y'all are going to enjoy communicating. Y'all are going to really connect. So for some of you, you have someone new coming in July. For others of you, it's like you have someone new coming in, but you might kind of be stalling it out, making sure that you're not holding on to nothing old. Okay? Again, where this isn't love, this could just be, like I said, entertainment, money, turning your passions into a monetary gain. And where that applies, I do also see that too, where it's like putting yourself out there could work though. Again, if you scared to put yourself on YouTube, TikTok, social media, some shit like that, this is the time, this is the month to really do it. Put yourself out there. Allow yourself to be seen. Be sociable. Strike the discussion. If you feel like, okay, so how do y'all feel about this Diddy verdict? Be the first one to ask. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What they gonna do? Be mad because you asked? Fuck them. So I would do that. And I feel like from there, you'll meet people who also want to help put you out there. You'll meet people who say, okay, I like person watching. I think, yeah, come with me to this event because, yeah, I think there's some people you should meet, shake some hands, right? And that'll help you open some doors. So just apply it for how it resonates, y'all. But I don't know. I feel like romance is real prominent here in July for my collective. It feels very prominent. It feels very prominent. It feels very expect to have a little fun in the summer sun is what is kind of, you know what I'm saying? What is kind of giving a little bit like somebody you might like be out with all night and then y'all kind of just stay up all night, all morning. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about life, children, family, upbringing, like, you know what I'm saying? We really just sharing perspective. Y'all might really have the same perspective. Y'all might be in the same field of entertainment. For some of you where that applies, maybe both of you are in the entertainment industry in some regard, content creation or beauty cosmetics or whatever, you know. And it's like, okay, I met this person, but we think alike. We, you know, even if we don't think alike, we understand each other, though. We have different perspectives, but, you know, we understand each other's perspectives. We respect each other's perspectives. So this is kind of feeling real good. I kind of like this. I like this for y'all a lot. Give me some energy for July 2025. What can we expect? What do we need to know? Again, there might be some things, though, like I said, just making sure that you releasing the old. For some of you, at the very bare minimum, this could just be, like I said, your own perspective. Maybe you still holding on to that hurt from that past relationship. So now you feel like, oh, everybody out to get me. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you are meeting somebody new, but then you still holding on to the past relationship. And you still like, okay, I'm connecting with this person, but I'm looking over my shoulder to see if my ex still watching me. It's like, you know, we not doing none of that. It ain't none of that. We got to cut out all of that. You know what I'm hearing? We ain't ride by no nigga house spying on no nigga. Well, what song is that? Is that Candyman? I like Candy. Is that Candyman? We ain't going outside by these niggas or crying by these niggas. We ain't riding past no nigga house spying by no nigga. Like, it's kind of giving it where it's like, girl, we not checking to see if nobody's watching us. We not looking over our shoulder with nobody. Enjoy this new romance, even if it's not long lasting. It's like, enjoy it for the summer fun that it is. Like, this actually might be your divine team sending you a summer fling. You know what I'm saying? Somebody real cutesy, somebody you can, like, have fun with, someone who might be fun and might have good taste. Because this watermelon keep coming to me. And this Venus card with this taste and this luxury and this pleasure and all of this keep coming to me. So it's like, might be somebody who wants to have fun with you. Y'all might have Venus in third house synastry. They might have Venus in fifth house. Y'all might have Venus in fifth house synastry. Venus in fifth house synastry is fun. I can say I've definitely dealt with somebody who my Venus was in their third house, and they were really fun. They absolutely wanted to do stuff that I wanted to do. Like, this is the only person who knew I like coffee, and they didn't, and was still like, I'm finna come get you. We finna go on a coffee date. I'm finna, you know what I'm saying? We finna try this new coffee spot, and I want you to let me know how you feel about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just real fun. Very much full of conversation. Very much interesting. Very much wanting to pick my brain. We sat and we talked for a good minute. Like, seems real good. So I like this for y'all. Give me 2 more cards. So far, we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Lover's card reverse. We have the Ace of Swords. And the 3 of Pentacles reverse. And the 8 of Wands. Ooh. I told y'all, excuse me, okay? I don't know who cough this is, where I picked it up from. Alright, but I'm over it. I'm over it, okay? Alright. So we do have the Ace of Wands, like I said, upright. We have the Lover's card reversed. We have the Ace of Swords here, upright. We have the 3 of Pentacles reversed, and then we have the 8 of Wands. Now, the main thing that I'm getting, this still feels very much like love, right? So let me talk to the people where I said this resonates with like a romantic situation. Be very, very, very careful that you're not getting involved with people who don't really want to build with you and who really don't want the same things that you want, right? The Lover's card here is reversed. The 3 of Pentacles here is also reversed. Not only is this someone who probably doesn't want the same things you want when it comes to like romance and commitment, but this is also someone who is unable to or is unwilling to be a team player with you. So this is not only someone who probably isn't interested in anything serious, but someone who also probably isn't at all trying to like meet you in the middle. And for me, I'm going to assume that this is whoever this energy is. Because again, you see this boat coming, this little sail, it has hearts coming off of it. She's still holding on to it. So this is very much giving me in this energy that there's someone that you might still be holding on to, or someone you might still just be looking over your shoulder at to see if they looking at you. You know what I'm saying? You might on the front of your mind like, oh, I ain't even stunned them all. And right, and then like you really kind of be, you know what I'm saying? Like you're trying to act like, you know what I'm saying? You're not looking, like you're not looking over, and this whole time it's like you really is. It is like this person could be coming back. There's someone coming back with this retrograde energy. I do feel like though they're not really serious. I feel like they're gonna come back real hot, real heavy, real fast, right? We had the Ace of Wands here. We had the Ace of Swords here. We had the 8 of Wands here also, which is a message or some information, some news coming in, something coming in abruptly, something coming in very quickly. This feels like someone who might want to have a new, like, ounce of passion. Someone who's maybe trying to get some passion back, trying to have some new conversation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is someone who's trying to maybe put something new in motion. But it's like they trying to do it fast. You know, if you watch my channel, you know I kind of always like to refer to like the used car salesman. You know what I'm saying? Somebody talking real fast, real good, real slick to you. They really trying to sell you a lemon. But see, they talking so fast and shit, hoping that you don't catch everything that they saying, so you don't really analyze what it is that they really doing, because they really just trying to get this car off. They're really just trying to scam you. So it kind of feel like that, where it's like be careful of people from the past, be careful of holding on to things from the past. I do feel like might be someone who is very hopeful, very faithful, you know what I'm saying, having a lot of hope and a lot of faith that they can kind of get back into your good graces, or that you will kind of take them up on this offer, or that again, whenever this ship come in, that you'll kind of accept it and really kind of be in alignment with it. But this is not something that is in alignment with you. This is someone who again might want to have a night of passion and some good conversation, but it's not really going to turn into like a commitment. This is not someone who again is necessarily on the same page as you, someone who's necessarily feeling what you feel, someone who doesn't necessarily, you know what I'm saying, want what you want. So you could be coming out of it like, yeah, but I want this and I want that, and you know what I'm saying, I really want to be, you know what I'm saying, I want passion and I want, you know what I'm saying. Didn't I just say that? Venus card here down at the spread, we had Aries and Mars down at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, you might be wanting love and romance and, you know, passion and fun and all of this other stuff. And this is someone, Mars and Aries energy very much give conquest, control, uh, power, sex, and moving really, really, really fast in order to get what it is that they want. It's not giving moon energy. It's not giving love. It's not giving wealth or something that's of value or long term. Aries energy is a very fast energy. Aries energy is a very I want what I want and I'm being selfish type of energy. Mars is a very sexual, very driven, very determined energy. So again, is this person getting back with you because they really care about you and they really love you and they really want to put a ring on your finger and tie you down and all of that shit? Or is this someone who just wants to maybe get back control? Someone who still wants sex? Someone who just wants to think about themselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, I just wanted to be back in person watching Good Graces. I don't really want to, be with them or do what I need to do completely. You know what I'm saying? Type thing. Give me some money messages. So just be careful of that. I would definitely put a block up if I were you. For whoever this is, I would put a block up. I wouldn't really give them too much energy. I wouldn't really give them too much time. I feel like they're definitely very hopeful and like trying to be positive and optimistic and have faith that, you'll kind of be back on that with them. But this is very much given. They're not going to really give you what you need though. So again, are we holding on to things that keep us in balance? Are we holding on to things that we know we should be moving on from, that we still kind of looking over our shoulder, hoping that, oh, well, I wonder if they thinking about me. Oh, I wonder if they, okay, you fuck around and entertain this shit if you want to. Only deal with things that are in alignment with you. Only deal with people that are in alignment with you. I do see a new energy though. So I do see someone coming back that's from the past, and I see somebody like a new energy kind of coming in too. But it's like, again, like I said, entertain what's in alignment with you. That's all I really can keep saying. don't make yourself unbalanced. Don't knock yourself off your own equilibrium. Don't knock yourself out of alignment dealing with things that you know are not in alignment with you. Give me some money and some career messages. What do we have? Are these upside down? Oh. Charm. It says you mesmerize people with your charm and elegance. You have a style that captivates your audience. Use your confidence to your advantage. Okay, so again, for those of you, like I said, where this is entertainment, this is not the time to be trying to be entertaining nothing that's old. Okay, and you are very confident. Maybe you don't know how to put yourself out there. Maybe you're nervous about putting yourself out there. Maybe you're nervous about getting into the entertainment industry. Maybe you're nervous about sharing your thoughts, sharing your perspective, getting on TikTok, YouTube, and sharing your life. But you are very charming and you're very mesmerizing to people. Choices. There are a lot of opportunities waiting for you. Don't doubt yourself and trust your instincts in choosing the best possible decisions. Though this isn't even just about money, but I feel like this is about everything moving forward. Making sure that you are making the best possible decision for yourself. That goes back to, like I just said, again, are you holding on to things that you know are not helping you? Are you moving? You understand her entire body is facing this way. It is this way, right? Yeah. Her entire body is facing this way, but she's looking this way. She's holding on to something that's this way, and whatever is this way also has something coming toward her that she almost low-key, high-key is anticipating because she's looking at it. Are you still holding on to things that you know that you need to let go? Are you still holding on to things, people, persons, places, goddamn ways of thinking, patterns, cycles, habits that you know are not helping you move forward? This is the time to really assess that. What are you holding on to? And what choices are you making in July that are the best possible decision for yourself? Okay, transformation is here. Change is coming for a brand new you. Didn't I just say that? I said there's a new energy coming here. I'm picking up some new love. I'm picking up the fair. I'm picking up like eating watermelon together, flowers. Like I'm picking up a new energy, some new something. Somebody you can talk to. Somebody who might even open up some doors for you or might even kind of, help shift a little bit of your outlook that's coming. Change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace transformation to enjoy the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but worth it. Okay, sometimes it's hard to let go of the past. Sometimes it's grief. Sometimes you grieve in the hopefulness of it. Sometimes it's hard to really kind of move on from things, but you have to make sure that you're doing the best thing for you. This is about your self-worth. This is about what works for you. Last card here is collaboration. Okay, so not only are you changing, not only do you need to change, not only are changes being had as you change, as you transform, as things happen for you, as you move forward and things are changing and transforming, make sure that you're making the best choices possible, but making sure that you're understanding that you can use your confidence to your advantage. Collaboration, working with someone who has the same goal as you will increase your power and reach. Someone wants to do business with you. Okay, so don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Like I said, changes are happening. Changes are happening all around you. Just because people want to collab with you doesn't mean anything when it comes down to career and business. Making sure that you're collaborating with the right people. Okay, because you can definitely hurt your business and hurt your brand by collaborating with the wrong motherfucker. Okay, but making sure that you're being confident in what it is that you do. You have a style that captivates your audience. You don't have to worry about putting yourself out there. As you put yourself out there, you will captivate who you need to captivate. You'll reach the audience you need to reach. You'll get the engagement that you need to engagement by those who needs to be engaging with you. Okay, but it's going to come from you really embracing change. So in July 2025, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to actually collaborate with people. Don't be afraid to go to the next motherfucker and say, hey, I want to collaborate with you. Make sure you go into the drawing board and ask yourself, is this the right person that I need to be collaborating with? Are they in alignment with me? The way they act, the way they move, the way they do business, the way they work, the type of worker that they are, the type of hustler that they are, the type of determined person that they are. Is this in alignment with me? And apply this the same way to your relationships. People might want to collab with you. People might want to be in your presence. People might want to be in your essence, be in your energy. Again, people are very mesmerized by your elegance and by who you are. A person watching, cool for them. Great story, bro. Make me a fucking sandwich. But does this align with you? Does this person give you what you need? Do you know that this person is someone you need to be dealing with? Or are you just holding on to bullshit because of whatever reason? And now it's causing you to be out of alignment, unbalanced, unorganized, and unfocused on what's in front of you. That's the key, right? It ain't even about just being focused, but being focused on what's in front of you. Because what's in front of you is so much greater than the bullshit that you still holding on to that's behind you. It's so much greater than the little bullshit that you thinking you might miss, this little cell that you think you might miss if you let it go. I drop that motherfucker, let the shit fall, crash where it may. But you know, they call me mean and shit, so yeah, maybe you shouldn't take my advice. Thank you again so much for tuning into my channel. I deeply appreciate it. My name is B, just in case if you forgot from the beginning of this. And yeah, thank you for dealing with me and my motherfucking harping ass cough. I just pray that it dissipates, bitch, because I'm ready for it to go ahead on somewhere. Like, share, subscribe. Drop down below in the description box if you want to book with me. I'm open for personal readings. Like, share, subscribe. Join our family over here. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you over on the next video. Peace out.